also hearing directly from Donald Trump about the agreement, one he calls collusion.
Honestly, it shows such total weakness, and it's pathetic when two longtime insider politicians, establishment guys, whether you like it or not, have to collude, have to get together to try and beat a guy that really speaks what the people want.
The Cruz-Kasich deal comes just over 1 week before Indiana's election day, but early voting has been underway for 3 weeks. The agreement has frustrated many of those who already cast a ballot and can't change it. RTV6's Mike Pelton is live at the City-County building with details. Mike.
Well, they've since wrapped up for the day, but in Marion County, early voting takes place here at the clerk's office. And for some of those who cast an early ballot for John Kasich, well, they are regretting that decision tonight.
I think it's unprecedented. I've never heard of campaigns kind of working together to figure out the delegate math so that they can go into what will probably be a contested convention.
And it's a move that has State Representative David Ober rethinking his vote. He cast an early ballot for John Kasich, who is now essentially telling Hoosiers to vote for Cruz.
Had we known this several weeks ago, I would have been able to do what John is asking us to do, which is to support Ted Cruz and that way keep him alive until the convention.
In an unconventional race toward the Republican convention, the agreement is aimed at stopping Trump from collecting 1,237 delegates. Essentially, Kasich helps Cruz in Indiana, while Cruz helps Kasich in Oregon and New Mexico.
From a historical perspective, it really is unprecedented to have something that's so public and they're asking voters to follow in this kind of way.
Laura Albright is an assistant professor of political science at the University of Indianapolis.
I think it could backfire. And in fact, it makes me wonder for all the Indiana voters and the Hoosiers who wanted to support Kasich, will they feel comfortable casting a vote for Cruz despite the fact that they wanted to support Kasich? Kasich says, please vote for Cruz in this state.
Albright says it's a message to voters in Indiana, Oregon, and New Mexico to sacrifice their vote for the overall goal of that candidate. Get to the convention with no clear nominee.
They're saying don't vote for who you necessarily want to vote for. Vote for this because of another thing. And I think it is one more way, unfortunately, in which we can disenfranchise interested voters.
And today we spoke to the Indiana Secretary of State, and as of this morning, 64,000 Republicans either voted early or requested an absentee ballot. Now, if you believe the polls, Kasich comes in around 20% in our state. That leaves us with roughly 13,000 votes. If you do the math, our best guess is roughly 13,000 Kasich votes that are either already cast or still outstanding tonight. For now, we're live inside the City-County building. Mike Pelton, RTV6.
A few more details on that now, Mike. Thank you. We wanted to know just how many votes have already been cast. The Secretary of State's office tells us that as of this morning, more than 112,000 absentee and in-person early voting ballots have been issued. As Mike said, that includes more than 64,000 Republican ballots. In Marion County, the clerk's office tells us early voting is up 18% over the 2008 presidential primary.